evening, everyone. This is Anthony, Wall Street Trader at 6:12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursday, May 27th, 2021. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, purely intended for educational purposes only. Twitter.com links below if you want to find out what I'm doing, where I'm entering, where I'm exiting, what's going on in the market that pertains to you. And if you want to subscribe, you could definitely find out a lot about other cryptocurrencies I cover, iExec and GRT, for example. This weekend, by the way, I will be posting my year-end view of where I think NuCypher will land at some point between now and the end of the year in terms of the highs. All right, let's go straight into, and one last thing. I will also be posting at the bottom of this link, at the bottom of the video, inside the description, you will see a link to the AMA. I promised everyone that there was a Telegram AMA, Ask Me Anything, with the co-founder from NuCypher, and I guess the host was asking all the questions, and it just gives you a little more color in terms of the history as well as what they actually do and how it's applied. I think it's very useful. You should know more about what you're invested in than just charts, for sure. Anyway. So I'm not going to belabor this one. We're going to go quick, but I own NuCypher US dollar at 43.7 cents. So I'm a holder. I have no exit points right now, although there's one down here, but we're far away from that, so we're not going to talk about that today. So why don't we go straight into the charts? Well, we're on the upper end of the channel for sure, although it is a descending channel, but I don't really care because this is the NuCypher US dollar pair, which is driven by two other currency pairs that I'm more fond of that actually drive this chart in terms of NuCypher. The two components are the benchmark, which is Bitcoin. Obviously, we all know what this looks like. I think we're going to be range bound for a little bit. It's going to be a little boring. Hoping we get back into the 40-42 range by this weekend. And just so everyone knows, boring is good. Boring's great, especially on the weekends. A boring Bitcoin is our friend because the more boring it is, people feel a little bit, the confidence starts building up on the fact that our benchmark, our beloved benchmark, is actually, in range bound. And that allows the retail world to start feeling more comfortable with what? The altcoin market. That's where we live, right here. The three cryptocurrencies I cover are considered altcoins, and benchmark is considered Bitcoin is considered our benchmark. So the other crypto pair that is very important here for us to know is obviously the NuCypher Bitcoin pair, which is the other driver for the NuCypher chart. And this particular pair is still in the rounding pattern, but right now we're at around 917, 916 right now. That's actually that's a very good sign. So we're actually above the scrimmage line as of like the last hour or so. So this is a good sign. We want to stay above that. We were down to 788 earlier today. That's like a 15, it's like that could be like a 14% difference in the price. So that 35.64, if we were back down to 700 and change, we'd be at like 32 cents. So that's exactly what we don't want to see. We want to see a healthy NuCypher Bitcoin pair. It's incredibly important that we start reversing the direction of this downward trend. And it certainly feels like we're starting to go a little range bound here and perhaps on the upward trend. This is called the cupping pattern. Everyone knows this if you've watched the prior videos. Very similar to this cupping pattern. And we see a cupping pattern over here. Anyway, that's all I really wanted to cover. I got to get out a little early today, but I'll make sure that I get on a little earlier tomorrow. And I'll definitely be tweeting out any other action that I see in the market that you should be aware of. And lastly, if you look in the description below the video, I will also make sure I post in that description the AMA link so that all of you can see the Ask Me Anything with the co-founder of NuCypher. That should do it, folks. Take care. Have a good night. Bye.